Hello, my name is James. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 5 is one of those characters who might be too smart for his own good. He disregards his father's warnings about time travel, and we see the moment when he went missing. Back in the present day, Vanya lets 5 stay with her, but he sneaks out after she's gone to bed. Run Boy Run gives us our first look at Hazel and Cha-Cha. Their assassins and their weapons and masks are waiting for them when they arrive at the hotel. You know there's only going to be trouble when they're around. Diego is making waves at the donut shop because he's going around pretending that he's a detective to get information. He clearly has a history with Detective Patch, who is not thrilled with his antics. She eventually lets him go, but not before asking her partner to run the prints on one of the knives again because they match a cold case from 1938. Klaus is clearly the oddest of the odd bunch, which shows throughout both of the first episodes. In the last episode, he puts on Allison's skirt, and in this one, he's stealing things from his dad's office and pawning them off for drugs. Luther goes looking for Diego, and we find out that he works at a boxing gym in exchange for having the boiler room to himself. He looks around and sees that Diego still had a picture up with his name and the mask they all used to wear. Vanya checks in on number 5, who lies to her in order to keep his plan with Klaus a secret. She's striking out when she approaches Allison to offer some unwanted advice. 2. Since she doesn't have some sort of ability, she remains the outsider. 5 and Klaus find out that the I-5 wasn't even produced yet. This poses a problem because now 5 can't figure out who it belongs to and who is involved with the end of the world. Diego finds Luther at his place and gives him a warning by throwing a knife right by his head. Meanwhile, Vanya has a new client, who is trying to learn violin later than most of her other clients. With the siblings doing their own thing. We see how each of them is handling the death of their father and seeing each other again. Pogo takes Allison to the security room, where he has old footage of the kids from the cameras around the house. It's a form of home videos with a little less of the charm. However, Allison appears to enjoy going through them. Cha-Cha and Hazel find number 5 at the department store that he got directions to, and that's when we see them in full action. We get a split-screen view sprinkled in throughout the scene. He went there to find a mannequin and just barely gets out of there alive. Luther and Allison are in agreement that something feels off about their father's death now, and when 5 returns, he informs them that they can't help him. He's taking a lot of things on alone, and so far it doesn't feel like he's going to be able to stop the end of the world on his own. With 2 episodes down, the Umbrella Academy is wacky, but not as much as I was expecting. Some of the images from the comics would be difficult to translate to the screen and would likely be a big hit to the budget if they did do that. However, it's an interesting take on the comics so far, and I can't wait to see where it continues to go.